Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be something a little different. We're going to actually talk about some headphones, but this is not a review. I want to talk about pawn shops, and I want to show you guys a lot of the deals that I've found lately. I go to pawn shops all the time. Like as soon as I get off work, before I go home, I usually stop at the usual ones all the time. Because the thing about pawn shops is you don't really know what you're gonna get. And a lot of people have the wrong impression that pawn shops are just junk and just tools. And most of the time that's right. Most of the times I'm not impressed by anything that I see in there, but every now and then you find something that really was worth the trip, or you just save a ton of money. So I'm gonna show you a few of these things today just to give you an idea of what I stumble across, kind of what I look for. One thing I will say, don't ever go to a pawn shop specifically looking for a certain item. Like if you're going to look for headphones, fine, just go look for headphones, but don't go looking for the Sony MDR XB950 BT. Don't look for a specific model because you're gonna be disappointed. But I'm gonna show you first the headphones and the headsets that I've found as a deal, and I just picked up an amazing thing yesterday. I can't wait to show you. Well, I'll show you in this video because it was a pawn shop deal. But let's start with the headphones. Okay, so some of these headphones, actually all these headphones, I've shown you because I've done video reviews before. Now before I had paid full price. I usually don't keep them, I'll sell them or return them because I have to, then go to the next item. But there's certain headsets I really would like to own. And so if I find a good deal on them, I will definitely go out and get them. This right here is the Razer 7.1 version 2. This is the Chroma series, so it lights up and matches my keyboard and my mouse pad and all that good stuff. Retail on this is, I think $100. Yeah, I think it's $100. I went into a pawn shop, the guy had it there. Most of them don't even know what they have. He's like, if you want them, I'll sell them to you for $30. $30 for a surround sound pair of headphones that I can use on my PC, and they sound amazing. I couldn't pass it up. And the mic on this thing is ridiculous. So $30 right there for this headset. Come on. Okay, now this surprised me when I found it because it is actually a newer headset. And you saw me review the Turtle Beach, their new line, the 600 and the 700 wireless models. This is the Turtle Beach 600. This is the wireless model for the PlayStation 4 and also for the PC. So it never hurts to have a really good wireless pair of headphones that if you can find a good deal, retail on these, again, just like the others, are $100. I really enjoy the comfort on these. The microphone is really good. So I knew if I could find a good deal on it, it would be worth having these. I only paid $40 for these, and they were brand new. Like, they still had the cable wrap. You could tell these things had never been used. So for $40, this is one of those no-brainer deals. But I'm about to show you, this deal right here is a complete no-brainer. I walked in, I'm gonna just lay out the set. I walked into the pawn shop. As soon as I walked in, the glass case at the very bottom, it was just sitting there. It was a gaming headset I highly recommend to everyone. Anybody looking for a gaming headset knows, and if you've asked me before, I always recommend any of the HyperX headphones, any of them. I walk in and I see these. Now this is the HyperX Cloud Core. It's, as you can see, has the regular 3.5mm cable, but these as normal headphones just plug straight into any device, whether it's your PC, your PlayStation, whatever, sound incredible. And the fact that they're one of the most comfortable headphones you can ever wear. You could sit here and wear these all day and get incredible sound. Now these didn't have a price tag when I walked in. I saw him down there and I asked him, how much are these? And he's like, well, I don't even see a price tag. I don't know if it's actually been processed. Let me check and see what's going on. Well, he picked them up and saw that right here, there's an opening. I knew right off the bat that this is the opening where the microphone plugs in, but he didn't have the microphone. But I'm telling you guys, just as a normal pair of headphones just to throw in a bag and not worry about and just use, and if you're not gonna use the mic, and in most cases I don't really game online. I just prefer like to play campaigns or just kind of pop in and out of games. And so the mic's not that really this is not that big of a deal to me. He looked it up and he's like, look, with that opening, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if we're missing anything. I don't know if it works. If you want them, $7. $7. That's right off the bat. It's okay. It's $7. If it doesn't work, then you know it doesn't work. But $7 for a pair of HyperX headphones or HyperX headset that I already know is super comfortable and sounds amazing. Like, why would I not pick it up? And the fact that, again, I don't need the microphone, and the microphone's easy to get a hold of anyway. So if I did want the microphone, you spend a little money and you get the mic. Always look at I should be sponsored by HyperX as much as I plug them. Just throwing that out there. This one I went in not looking for, but I've been wanting a really good wireless mic system so that I could do these videos and possibly do videos where I'm not just in front of this all the time. So I needed the freedom to have a wireless mic set that could plug straight into my DSLR, and then that I could have kind of clipped on me and then wearing like this. And so I've been wanting one, but all of them are so expensive, and I just honestly don't want to throw a lot of money into a wireless mic set. So I just kind of gave up. But I walked into a pawn shop, saw it out of the corner of my eye that they had this. It's a Ceramonic, which first off, I've never heard of the brand. So the first thing I do is pull out the phone, go to look up any information that I can find on this wireless mic set. It is the SRWM4C, and I saw that it had glowing reviews. Absolutely amazing reviews. People saying that the sound is amazing, the range is incredible. All these people had amazing luck with this wireless mic set. So again, just with pawn shops, I only paid $60 for a wireless mic set that honestly you're hearing right now. This is it right here. It's plugged into my DSLR, and I think the quality of the mic sounds so good. And the fact that I could go, I think it's like 100 feet away from this thing. So if I want to do a video outside and I want to be 100 feet away from you guys and just talking like this, I now have the freedom to do that. Okay, I would do a drum roll if I could. This deal right here, this one also has a little backstory. Okay, I walked into a pawn shop, saw this laptop on the counter. I've been wanting to get a really high-end laptop for a while so that like I can edit videos in bed or on the go or away. And I do a lot of, computer graphic design work, and I don't always want to be sitting in front of the PC. And then sometimes I just can't sit in front of the PC. So having a, portable option is a big plus. Well, I saw this laptop, saw it on the counter, and this was, I think it's many months ago, a while back. And they just had a very high asking price, even though it was still worth it. Again, I'm not saying I'm cheap, because I'm not. I buy all kind of crap. You can see that. But I didn't want to fork out the amount of money that they were asking at the time. So I kept going back and kept looking at it, and I kept thinking about it. And if you're anybody that buys things a lot, you do this. Your mind is battling if it's worth it. If you're gonna get your money's worth out of it, you're gonna get the use. A lot of things were going through my head. I didn't just impulse buy this laptop. Somebody had bought it. It was just it was gone. And that's what happens. This isn't a store. This isn't something they keep stock of. Pawn shops, once they have it, if you see it, most of the time you want to go ahead and get it because it's gone. It's gone. Well, this past week, I go back into the same pawn shop, and the guy remembered me really wanting this laptop. He said, that laptop that you wanted? The one that you thought about for a while, and the one that somebody came in and bought? And I was like, yeah, I remember it. Trust me, I think about it a lot. Well, the guy said, I'm about to put it back out. I was like, how is that possible? You sold it a while back. And he said, well, the guy that had bought it came in, needed money, so he pawned it, but he was going to pay to get it out, and the guy didn't make payments, or he didn't finish the payments. So the pawn shop had it in the back room for 2 months, and they were about to put it out. And he said, if you want it, I will make you a hell of a deal. And the laptop that I am talking about, if you know anything about laptop, I'll kind of go into specs. I'm going to give you the full review. This is a monstrous box. This is the MSI GE62 VR. Well, first off, the VR means it's VR ready. And to be VR ready, you have to have some pretty impressive specs. I have the Lenovo Explorer VR headset. First off, you're looking at an amazing looking laptop. Now, it's a gaming laptop, but it's not huge and bulky. This is the 15.6 screen. It's an IPS screen. Plenty of ports. You can actually, these two monitors can hook up to this, and I can have 3 monitors because of this laptop having one, and then those two being the other monitors. Tons of hookups for gaming or any other external peripherals. It does have the disk drive, which I don't use that. The beautiful thing about this is you can see the keyboard lights up, and you can do all kind of different lighting effects and features and stuff. This thing is slap full. I'll give you a quick rundown. If you're a computer person, you'll kind of understand this. This has 12 gigs of RAM. I can upgrade it. I'm not sure what I can upgrade it to yet, but after using it so far, I don't really know what I would want to upgrade it to. It's the anti-glare screen, which if a light's directly on it, as you can see, there's a glare. The screen is beautiful. And if you're a graphic designer, that's hugely important. Or if you're gaming, that's really important. Okay, it has 12 gigs of RAM. It has the NVIDIA GTX 1060 6 gig of video RAM graphics card. So the graphics card on this thing is incredible. Like, you can run pretty much every game you could think of at ultra settings, and I don't have to think about trying to replace this laptop anytime soon because it's pretty future-proof for a while. Anyway, to sum this thing up, this laptop is a complete beast. Normal retail price on it was $1,500. So if I went onto Amazon when it came out and all that, I could pay $1,500 to have this monster of a laptop, which obviously I didn't want to put into a laptop because that's just a ton of money. So I only paid $475 for a perfect condition, a laptop that can do everything that I need it to. It was fun to be able to share that with you guys. And like I said, if you're really interested, I can give you like a full-on review after I've used it for a little while. Just let me know. So overall, that's kind of the gist of what I've found doing pawn shopping lately. All of this stuff that you just saw was bought at pawn shops locally, and you just have to look. You just have to go in there. You have to haggle on prices a little bit, and really by haggle, I just go in and I just ask, what's the lowest you're willing to take? I don't sit there and go back and forth. They have a price in their head. You ask them what that price is. If you're interested, you buy it, you walk out, you enjoy it. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.